Hello students, welcome back. Today I am discussing the last few topics of our MySQL. Okay, so you can see last time I have discussed about joining operation. Okay, now today I am discussing our last topic and some other things. Group by command. Okay, so group by. So you can see this is our table, marks table, you know very well. First we see the marks table. This is our marks table. You can see in this marks table SID, subject and marks. As in SID 101 Hindi 80, 101 English 70, 102 Hindi 40, 102 English 50. Okay, this is our marks table. So I want to group SID basis, subject basis. Okay, so we can also group our data on the basis of a particular column. So you can see group by command. Okay, so here I am writing select subject, okay, and in comma sum of marks and from marks table, and group by subject. Here group by subject is important line. I want to group according to subject wise. So all the duplicate values of a particular subject will merge. Okay, so only one time it will display. So group by subject, or here I am selecting select subject. Okay, this is important. Okay, so you can see the in output in subject English and Hindi, so only one time. So it will merge, it will collapse, but I want to sum. So here on the grouping column basis I want to sum, but which column? A particular numerical column. So all the English subject will summarize. You can see output is 120. All the Hindi subject will summarize sum 120. Okay, now we will take another example. Select SID sum of marks from marks table and group by SID on the ID basis. Okay, here we can say the student ID 105 score total marks 150, he will score. 102 student score total 90 marks. So total marks we can easily see one by one. So it is important. So group by SID, on the basis of group by SID, and we can also display our SID with sum of each and every student, all totals. So you can see 101, 150, 102, 90. Okay. Here we can also count the total number of each grouping basis. Okay. So you can see select subject, comma, count in bracket star, means each and every column value will merge, and also count how many rows each and every group will store. Okay, so you can see sum of marks we know very well from marks. Here grouping column is subject. So you can see Hindi and English, total English row is total 2, Hindi row is only 2, and sum you can see. So with the help of grouping we can all summarize duplicate rows. Okay, and then we can also see perform aggregate operation. Okay, but here you can see all grouping data, you can see all grouping rows you can see, but here we can, a new facility is we can also see the selected group. Okay, we can also control the group, not every time show all the groups, we can also see the selected group. Okay, so we can use one more thing, having. So group by with having, for selected group we can use having. Okay, so here we must always in group by we always having pair will use. Okay, group by we can use having clauses to show the selected group. Without having group, all the groups will display. With having group, only selected group we can control or see. So here we can take again the same example. Select subject sum of marks. From marks, here group by subject. This is important line. Grouping basis column is subject according to subject. Each and every subject will group, but it will show all the group. But here I am writing having subject is equal to English. So it will select only English group. So you can see English 120. But before, without having, you can see Hindi 120 and English 120 and Hindi 120. Okay. Here select SID sum of marks from marks group by SID. Having SID is equal to 101. So it will display only 101 with regarding it all subject totals. So you can see student 101 total number is scored 150. Okay, not all students, only selected. So having controls the selected group rows. Okay, or here same thing we can include subject count start sum of marks from marks group by subject having subject is equal to English. So only English, and total number of English particular group is 2, and only total sum of English subject is 120. Not student wise, not student ID wise, only subject wise we can control. So we can also use having to see the selected group result. Okay. Here you can see other important commands. For the examination point of view, we always remember the structure and syntax and the flow of the structure. Keep in mind, because this command is important, and this is a sample examples. Okay, you can see for our syntax purpose, how to use, how to write in MySQL. So this is a to understand the structure and syntax of a command. Suppose here some example, important example for examination point of view. You can see alter table student 8 state character 25. So this command tells in the student table we can add new column student and data type is 25. Okay, so add a new column. So this command always a question will ask to add a new column in any table. So here we must remember the structure and syntax. So example will help to remember any complex syntax easily. Okay, here alter table student add country and check country in India and Nepal. So this command tells in student table add a new column country with check constant. Only allow India and Nepal in the column cell value. Other country we cannot include, only India and Nepal will allow. Okay, alter table student modify state character 30. Okay, last time state data type is 25, but here I am increase the size of state by changing the modify keyword 30. Okay, here update, important update command examples. Update marks. Okay, marks is our table name, and set marks is equal to marks minus 10. So every student, every marks will deduct by minus 10, not minus 10, only where SID is equal to 101. Only student ID 101 deduct minus 10 marks. Only selected student will reduce marks minus 10. Okay, update marks. Set subject to maths is equal to subject is equal to Hindi. First it search the Hindi subject. All Hindi subject will replace by math subject. Okay, all Hindi subject will replace by math subject. Okay, delete from marks. So delete all the rows. Delete from marks where SID is equal to 101. Only 101 record will delete. Drop student, drop table student. It will completely remove the table from the database student. including all columns and rows. Drop command. Here some important select command examples. So you can see easily remember the structure and syntax of a command. All select command easily. Suppose to show all the records. So simple, we can write select star from student. Okay. To show the selected column. So select SID comma SNAME from student. Only SID SNAME column will display. To show all the rows, all the columns, but only 101 data, only student ID who have 101, I want to display 101 details. Okay, so complete details, so it will display all the columns but only 101. So where SID is equal to 101, only selected row. Select SID comma SNAME from student where SNAME is equal to Rohit. So here only student name Rohit will come, but selected column is ID and name. Here new example is, you can see select SID SNAME from student where SID greater than is equal to 101. That means greater than 101 student ID will display, but only SID SNAME column. Here you can see select SCT comma SID from student where date of birth greater than 1993 06 11. So greater than this date of birth, only SCT and SID you will see. So there are the various type of select command. You can see the structure and syntax. Select star from student where SID is equal to 101 and SNAME is equal to Rohit. So here we have two relational operator, but we can join with the help of AND operator. So in the middle, AND operator tells the condition must be match. Student ID must be 101 and student name must be Rohit. Only two condition based data will come. Okay. Only selected but compulsory data will come. Here I am writing select star from student where SID is equal to 101 or SNAME is equal to Hitesh. Here I am using OR. So OR is optional. Either student roll number is 101 or either student name is Hitesh, or both. Okay, it will include in the result. Select distinct SID from marks. Okay, so here I am using distinct keyword. We already revised. Distinct means only show without duplicate data, without duplicate student ID. Okay, here you can see select all SID from marks. It is the opposite of distinct. Okay, display duplicate data. Select SID subject from marks where marks between 40 and 100. So this command include range data. Start from 40 and 60, including 40 and 60. So marks range between 40 and 60, or only SID and subject data will show. So we can use between, or we can same thing we can use relational and AND operator. So same thing you can see, select SID subject from marks where marks greater than equal to 40 and marks less than equal to 60. So we can use between command, or we can use less than, greater than and AND operator. Okay. Suppose we have multiple more than one list. Okay, so only multiple matches we can also use. So select SID SNAME from student where SCT in Kota comma Pali. So only Kota and Pali belonging data will include in our result, but show only SID and SNAME. Okay, and without list data, so select SID SNAME from student where SCT not in Kota and Pali. So this query will not include Kota or Pali records. Okay, here new thing is we can pattern matching commands. Examples: select SID SNAME from student where SNAME like in single quotes are percentage. Okay, so every student name start with R. Okay, first letter must be R, remaining any length, so it will include. And select SID SNAME from student where SNAME like in single quotes percentage R. So last letter is R and before last letter anything, so it will include. Select SID SNAME from student where SNAME like percentage R percentage. Means here like keyword is always keep in mind, we must use like keyword. In middle R is compulsory. Okay, before and after will also include, and you can see the result. Here SID SNAME from student where SNAME like single quotes R, and here you can see there are so many underscore. Okay, so underscore control the length, underscore, and below the underscore data you can include. So select SID SNAME from student where SNAME like single quotes and then underscore then A. So last letter must be A and before 3 or 2 letters will include in the list. So underscore control the length. Okay, suppose you want to see the blank or null data, so here I am using is null. Okay, so always keep in mind is input, not use is equal to or not use like, always use is keyword. Okay, so select SID SNAME from student where state is null. Okay, select SID SNAME from student where state is not null. So without left entry, without blank entry you can see. Okay, here is order by command, means we can control ascending and descending our data. Select SID SNAME from student order by SNAME. Okay, so only student name ascending order you can see. If you want to display in descending order, select SID SNAME from student order by SNAME DAC descending. So here order by is important. Here order by you can keep here in is null, is not null. Here like in percentage or underscore you must use like, in not in. So this is important thing. Okay, we can also perform aggregation. Okay, suppose select some marks, so you can see total of marks column. Select count marks, it will count the total number of marks. Select max marks, it will display the maximum value. Select mean marks, it will display the minimum value of a marks column. Select average, it will display the average of marks. And you can also combine all this aggregation in one line. Select average marks, comma, count marks, comma, max marks, comma, mean marks, and sum from marks. So you can also use this single line and it will display the aggregation result. Select count distinct SID from marks. So distinct SID, first this line execute distinct SID. So first it remove all the duplicates, then it will count exactly how many student ID. So count distinct SID, so not count duplicates. First it remove duplicates, then it will count. But select count SID from marks. So count it in SID have duplicate value, single value, it will count all the things. Okay, it does not care. Select SID from marks. And DEC marks means we can see the complete structure of table, column names, data types, and constraints. This correct marks. Viewing a table structure you can see. Okay students, here 2 or 3 function I want to discuss. Here I am not mentioning, only you can listen. First you know the trim function. Okay, trim function we know very well. It removes front and rear blank spaces. Here R trim function, L trim function is also in our syllabus. So L trim function simply remove the front blank space of a string, or R trim only remove space, rear space, only back space it will remove. So trim function remove front and rear space, L trim function remove only front space, and R trim function remove only rear side space. Okay, here one more function is month name function. Okay, so select month name, and in bracket we can use any date, so it will display the name of the month, Jan, Feb, March. So this function ltrim, rtrim and month name we can also keep in mind. This is a simple thing. Okay students, submit your today assignment, and your previous assignment if any due, so you will also submit. Thank you so much.